Ritter to throw it. And complete to Drake London. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 3-yard line.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here. Robinson again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 21. Dotson in motion right. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. You talk about this Falcon defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Howell throwing on third down here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoff.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Ritter will set up to throw it. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Second down and 4. Ritter going to change it up. Second down and a run by Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal, Atlanta.
Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Ball carrier. Touchdown.
Koo now for the point after.
Youngway Koo lining up for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Commanders 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Steps away. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Commanders 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, here's Howell. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Loose inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
That's good for the Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 18-yard line.
It's Howell with another throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Now 3rd down and 7. Howell out of the shotgun. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., a 20-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Drill green. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. This pass is caught by London. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Trouble 38. Set.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Chop.
Now Ritter going to change up the look. 2nd and 13. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Blue, go. Cut, cut.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Right, 97. Ready?
On play action, here's Ritter. Rolling to his right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 75. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, Howell. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second down, Howell back to pass. Throwing left side, it's complete. A solid stiff arm. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Howell will throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10, Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. From 13 yards out. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Ritter here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Falcons first down.
Ready up. Fight, kick. Red, cycle. Green jack.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Commanders 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Zone coverage here defensively. They're going to let their tight end run a drag across the field. This is where a linebacker gets forced to pass him off. That time, the receiver gets lost a little bit, and he's able to make the catch and pick up good yardage and a first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howe. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Howe to the air on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Howe. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to throw, Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go play action. Howell. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Howell down to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Again, it's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Ritter now. He'll buy some time right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Ready, ready.
And now they'll shift things around.
Trouble, 38.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Shot, 17.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the set.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
Ready, ready. 43 rail.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Ready, ready.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Now Ritter. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Powell. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
On the give, here's Robinson. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Going play action, Ritter. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Hey,
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Here we go, set.
At the 9-yard line.
Cut.
Here's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a...
And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Falcons have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
I give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Howell. And that went to the right side and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's Howell with another throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And Howell will throw it. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Ritter going to change it up. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now an audible here into something else. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Switch, yellow. Yellow, lining, hut.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Ready.
3rd and 8.
Steal, black. Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
Collins pass. Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Howe, he'll look to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it.
The onside kick recovered by Atlanta.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Down to a knee goes Ritter, and that should be enough to finish this one off. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Falcons, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.